Today I'm making a lovely little cocktail that nicely balances the line between creaminess and coffee. Let me show you how to make an Irish flat white. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Matt, I'm the Whiskey Nerd, and like I said, today I'm making a lovely little cocktail that nicely balances the line between coffee and creaminess. I'm making an Irish flat white, and for those of you who don't know what a flat white is, it's a really kind of popular coffee here in Ireland and Europe. I think it originated in Australia. What it is essentially, you can think of it like a latte, but with half the milk. So it's still got 2 good shots of espresso in there, but it's got much less milk. So you're really getting a lot more of that coffee note coming through as opposed to the actual kind of like creamy frothed milk in the cocktail. And to capture that in a cocktail form, what I've got here is a lot of coffee or coffee adjacent ingredients. Starting off, I've got whiskey. I'm not going in for a vodka, I'm going in for a whiskey. This here is the Jameson Caskmates Stout Edition. What this is the Jameson whiskey, but it was finished off in stout beer cask. Stout is like that dark roasted beer, so it has this really nice roasted barley flavor to it, which comes across in the whiskey as like cocoa or coffee notes, which balances really well. I've also got some coffee liqueur. I've got an espresso shot. I pulled it a couple of minutes before I started filming, so it's probably about 5-6 minutes, so it's at room temperature now. And at the end, to get a bit of creaminess but not too much, I've got my 2 stacks double cream Irish whiskey cream. You can use whatever kind of cream liqueur you want. I really like this. It's a blend of like good cream, bit of sugar, and it's got good whiskey in it. So it's got their kind of signature blend, which is pot still, grain and malt and peated malt. So it has this really nice dense fudgy texture. It comes in at 17.5% alcohol by volume, so it's got a little bit of more weight than like your standard Baileys, but again, if you can only get Baileys, that would also work really well in this cocktail. And that's enough time talking about the cocktail. I think it's time we make it. It is going to be a shake and drink, so I'm going to get my shaker tin. I'm going to pop a nice rock of ice into there before measuring out my ingredients. Starting off with my whiskey, going to go in with 30 ml or 1 ounce of my Jameson Stouted Caskmates. Again, like if you can't find this whiskey, this is pretty widely available, but another stout finished whiskey or even just like a nice whiskey, I would say use it. I wouldn't say to use like a bourbon, because that's going to give you those kind of like bourbon notes, whereas like an Irish whiskey, it'll kind of blend in a little bit better with the cocktail. So that there is 30 ml. I'm going to go in with my shot of espresso, which is 30 ml, and then it's going to be 20 ml each of my other 2 ingredients. So again, this is my Kahlua. It's a coffee liqueur. You could use Tia Maria, you could use Mr. Black. There's a bunch of different coffee liqueurs out there. So I'm just going to go in with 20 ml of that into my shaker tin, and then 20 ml of my double cream. So it was essentially just 30-30, 20-20, nice and simple. But it means that we've got much more of those kind of coffee notes coming into our cocktail than the creamy notes. So I'm going to pop in this just like that. And for me, I actually like a dessert. I like a cocktail as a dessert. I don't have a massive sweet tooth, but I do like a little bit of something. So I'm going to pop in a bar spoon of vanilla syrup. You can use, like, you don't have to use it. You could add a bit of regular sugar syrup. You could omit it completely, but for me, just like maybe 2-3 ml, not even a full bar spoon of vanilla syrup into there, just gives it, for me, a nice little kind of addition, makes it a little bit like sweeter without like taking away from the cocktail as a whole. So I'm gonna pop that down, pop my lid on top, shake it away for 30-35 seconds, get everything nice and mixed and nice and cold. Okay, I think this is nicely mixed now, so I'm gonna bang the top off my cocktail shaker and get ready to strain it out. I've got a nice little chilled Nick and Nora glass here, so I'm gonna pop my strainer up top just to catch that rock of ice and pour it out, just like that. And then for the garnish on this cocktail, while the kind of the creamy levels set, I've got a little bit here of ground like espresso powder, so I'm gonna put a little bit of that over the top to really hammer home those chocolatey coffee notes that we really want to kind of be the star of the show for this cocktail. So that right there is how I make an Irish flat white. Now real quick, before I taste this cocktail, if you're new here, scroll down, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. I put out whiskey reviews every Wednesday, put out cocktail recipes like this featuring whiskey every Friday, and every now and then on Monday, put out different kinds of videos where I talk about whiskey, compare different cocktails, things like that. So if you want to see more like that, make sure you hit subscribe and leave me a note in the comments below and let me know if there's any cocktails you think I should make in future. But for now, let's taste this one. Cheers and sláinte. Oh yeah, that's nice. It is nicely coffee forward, and that's really what I wanted with this cocktail. So a lot of times when you add like a cream liqueur, it can almost like overtake, it can dominate the cocktail, especially when you're not using a lot more of the other ingredients. So going in with more of that Jameson stouted Caskmates, which gives you those coffee, chocolate, almost bitter chocolate notes, the 30ml, the full shot of espresso, the Kahlua, and then a little bit of the 2 Stacks cream liqueur at the end, just to kind of temper it back, just make sure it's not purely coffee, comes through really well. The little bit of vanilla syrup, it's only like what, I only put in like 3-4 ml of it, not a huge amount, but just adds a little bit of roundness, a bit of depth to it. Doesn't really come through like a vanilla coffee, more just like a coffee with a bit of like almost creaminess to it. Those coffee, ground up coffee bits on the top as well, just give it a nice little bit of like coffee. As you bring it up to your nose, you get those notes coming through. So it comes through with, yeah, very coffee forward, but still balanced out to not be bitter or unpleasant to drink. So I'm gonna keep on enjoying it, and I'll see you next time. Sláinte.